Leo, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Leo, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back, Leo. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. If you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, if you could take a moment to hit that subscribe button, it really does keep the readings coming and the channel growing and flowing. That would be amazing. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from or what's going on for you. You know I love to hear. Okay, I also really like these cards here, Leo. We've got number 18, Believe, Ships Coming In, and number 14, Positive Intention. She's got the fruits of her labors. So yeah, it feels like there is a level of receivership here. Okay, I mean, this is feeling 3 of Wandsy, where the ships are coming into harbour. They haven't quite arrived yet, but you know, we're through positive intention and aligned action, we're being told that the seeds that you have planted will bear fruit, right? Will bring some kind of fruition or fulfillment. Now, I'm reading this on 11/11, and you might be watching this slightly before or after. That is absolutely fine. It's not just a one moment wonder, you know, this energy does stick around, but this is a wonderful manifestation portal and a great time to take action on your goals and dreams. So on that note, let's keep moving. We will draw a Queen of the Moon Oracle card and then head to the full tarot deck. So Leo, if you want to arrange a personal reading or healing, they are available. I will drop a link down below for you. And you can follow along on Instagram and TikTok for different daily content and a bit more personal sharing as well. So yeah, I will pop those links down below. I love this. I pulled the Blue Moon card, and just like it says on the tin, Leo, this comes out once in a blue moon, this card. Like, I work with this deck for myself, like, every night, and I only pulled this, I think, once for myself, and there's other cards that keep coming out. So this has a Wheel of Fortune kind of feel to it, something unexpected. Believe. Even though you feel like this is never going to happen, it's not lined up, we're being told that something's coming to fruition. Might be something synchronistic that's involved here. The Wheel of Fortune can turn at any moment. The unexpected. Once in a blue moon. And I was going to say that before in this card here. I see the unicorns in the background, right? We talk about a unicorn moment or something that's too good to be true. Well, that's the vibe that's around this reading. King of Swords is here. Aquarius energy. Might be dealing with one, or like me, have a strong placement in Aquarius. That's my rising placement. This is the Star in the Minor Arcana, and that can talk about a unique alignment moment where there is transformation, right? The King of Swords can be transformation. It can be a decision or a communication. Sometimes it's about seeing higher perspective and how things thread together. And being the Star in the Minor Arcana, I mean, it does talk about wish fulfillment as well. Just saying. Oh, okay. It could be around love or maybe conception for some of you with the Ace of Cups. I won't limit it to romantic love. I mean, the Ace of Cups is an emotional new beginning, but we can fall in love with a new job that, feels like, oh my goodness, I just can put my whole heart into this. Or it could be, a new home that, has such an emotional draw to it as well. So it could be something that you've been orchestrating or manifesting with that Star energy. It might feel like a long shot, but we're being told this can still happen. And there's an unexpected element to how this comes about. Now, the Five of Wands is here, and maybe at the time of this reading, you're feeling conflicted. This can be the energy of scattered fire, where it just feels like energy is going in every which way apart from the way that we want it to go. This would be if you have kind of gone off course and you're not directly putting energy into whatever this Ace of Cups represents for you. Leo, you're being asked to reharness it and keep taking that focused action, all right? That might look like applying for jobs. That might look like looking for houses that might look like, if you're on a conception journey, well, you know what that might look like. So yeah, it's like you've got to take the action in alignment with what you're trying to make happen, because I kind of get this feeling that you've just gone, whatever, hands in the air, what will be, but we're being told no. Two of Wands, we have to turn that wheel of fortune by its rusty crank handle, but once it gets off those hinges, it's just going for it. Two of Wands, again, there's an expansion energy that echoes the Wheel of Fortune that I'm feeling humming in the background of this reading. I know it's not here yet, but it is implied. The Two of Wands is somebody who's wanting something greater, further, or more than what they have, signified by the Ace of Cups. If we invest in that, then it can become the Ten of Cups, the reality that really nourishes us, really sustains us. Now, the Two of Wands, again, can be a decision. So you might be actively, working with this manifestation energy. The Two of Wands does usually show someone who's at the top of the tower looking out over the land. So the tower can also be what is blocking you as well. So if you are trying to make a decision around something to leave behind, that could be the answer for you, so that what can come in look at that Ace of Pentacles. I just pulled this for Aries as well, which is my sign, so that's exciting. This is we've had the Ace of Cups, and if that's like emotional new beginning, this is the physical, tangible realization of it. Like, that's the signing the contract, that's the positive pregnancy test, that's you've been selected for the house, sign this contract, that's the finance landing, come to the interview, okay, you're successful, any of those types of things, a position on the course or at the college, I don't know, it depends. This is a general reading, but it will manifest for many of you in different ways. So we're being told that there is a 1 in a million unexpected unicorn moment. Believe, harness your fire, take action. It'll make sense, King of Swords, how this all threaded together when we look back, but not quite now. So you'll be able to trace back how all the little synchronicities came into play. But there is a solid new beginning. Like, this is the golden offer, opportunity, or contract coming in. But yeah, at the moment you're sitting in the Eight of Swords, which can be, this is never going to happen, I'm trapped where I am, or in this reality. Don't identify with those thoughts, Leo. You're not trapped, but I can see how you feel that way. I saw the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck when I pulled the Ace of Pentacles, which can be, if we get into that type of energy and sit there, then we sabotage as well. We can sabotage opportunity. Five of Pentacles. Here goes, and look, it's still actually at the bottom of the deck. So the Five of Pentacles is, I'm going to be left out in the cold, right? I'm not going to get that opportunity. There could even be financial issue here, or like you have been trying to better your situation, but you've been missing out. Feel like you've been, the universe has not answered your call and has left you out. And I think the message here, Leo, is you absolutely have not been left out. That this is the point that everything changes. Harness that fire, keep taking the action, because the next action you take could be the one that makes the difference. Yeah, wow, I'm really getting the rough side of the energy now. I also feel with that Three of Swords, you might have recently, or maybe right at the moment of this reading, missed out on an opportunity that you had your heart set on, and you're going, well, nah, it's all work. You're probably watching this reading going, what's she talking about? I'm in the Three of Swords right now. The Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason, Leo. It's the number of the Empress. And we have to acknowledge that if that happens, it is meant to be, because there is something better. Okay, maybe that was unexpected too. But like I said, it feels like it's clearing the path. It feels like it's clearing the path. So let's see what comes next. King of Wands. Well, it starts with you getting back into power, back into authority. That's your card, Leo. The King of Wands. But it's also leadership, or being like elevated in some kind of leadership position. Let me get one more here. Hanged Woman. All right. Let's let's talk through these, all right, because we've got a lot of energies here, and that's all we need, okay? We don't need any more. So the Hanged Woman, Hanged Man is this feeling of being suspended or waiting, and what you desire not really landing. And from that place, we often close down our action, or we just start taking like scattergun, like scattered fire action, okay? The Hanged Woman, though, is looking for insight or clarity, you know, as to the next move forward. The Seven of Pentacles here is like saying, stop, pull back, and really assess where your energy is going. We need less fire and more focused intention, all right? So that if you're applying for jobs, that would be like not chasing every bus down the street, but being really focused, really intentional. You know, it's really about dotting the I's and crossing the T's, going after, not settling, not like if you're applying for houses and you might be like, well, now we're getting desperate, we just have to put one on an application in for everything. But Spirit is saying, no, don't lower the standards. You can get what you're wanting. Don't get into that Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles way of thinking. Okay, but yes, Three of Swords, you might have had a loss, you might have had a disappointment, you might have had a hurt, you might have had a heartbreak, but that very much was part of this process, right? It taught you something, and whatever it is that you were following wasn't meant to be for you. You've got the echo here of two aces and a solid new beginning that really resonates with the heart, that is going to come in unexpectedly, all right? So this is saying shift your energy to positive intention, because your frequency is what is manifesting this in. We have to take aligned action. We can't just will it into existence, but the belief is a huge part of this. Trust that the Wheel of Fortune is spinning behind the scenes here, and this is the way the realignment had to happen. It is still possible, Leo. So I will leave it here, and I hope this gave you some new restored hope, Leo. If you'd like to arrange a personal reading or healing, you can do so by following the link down below to my website. I will drop my social links below if you want to follow along over there. I'm sending you much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.